The more you are awakened, the more you are seeing through the veils of disharmony in your outer reality, into then noticing that in being on the hell planes, then each of you have come to see a dimensional shift happen from within you. In making no errors in consciousness about this, as you are seeing the end of duality, the new earth is going to continue to evolve with or without humanity, and is not waiting for anyone to shift into a higher frequency. Those of you that have been allowed to carry on a physical life still into an awakened state are then focusing more on your ascension process daily, and seeing how hard work is not able to be replaced. Through the inner foundation of rising more of your energy field into a path of more greatness then brings you into a new level of DNA activation, into smooth states of more oneness. In order to access more of the rooted nature of your own being, comes with a fountain of energetic realities all centered in the higher state of resonance of your true self. This instantly reconnects more of the fabric of your own vibration into our higher realms, with who I am as your Commander Ashtar, of who we are of the angelic realms, of the Galactic Council, of the Galactic Federation of Light. The lower ego self-human mind is not able to understand how our galactic communities work in fullness, and often one of the ways you know this is that it says, "What are you talking about? Ascension? Physical immortality? Starships? You can't be serious, can you be, like in physical reality, or fiction?" The level of lower vibrational energies of the Cabal is to maintain a level of confusion and disrespect, in which then in addressing this, often the lower ego self says, "I think you guys have a big ego, I don't want to talk to you, I don't want to see you, I could care less if you existed, sorry, but I don't trust anyone but myself." You see now how the voice of the Cabal remains acting crazy, is unable to see the reality of oneness, and only sees in a lower frequency range, instead of a higher frequency one. Then the lower ego self looks at any individual, and says, "But you look this way, so you must think this way, you must only know this," as the lower ego self is not able to see it is not pure consciousness, but only a conditioned thought stream. Those of you that are awakened beyond being the lower ego self-mind are not becoming caught in the outer trauma of those who are going to try and address you in a harmful way of being, with non-stop judgments. In truthfulness, as you are then shifting more of your energy field with who we are of the Galactic Federation of Light, of your angelic guardians, there remains a stronger vibrational reality. It would not be possible to see this reality if you were not the 144,000 light beings, including those humans who have risen their frequency into a higher state of existence in fullness. As you notice, there are still billions of humans who are still only in 3D, in a lower frequency range, and are quick to argue, fight, yell, scream, be violent towards another, instead of healing and peaceful. Each of you are here to see that there is not going to be a mass awakening by those who are still choosing duality, but they are going to stay in duality for more thousands of years on multiple lower vibrational planets in this universe. Those of you that are not on that path are then noticing the inner connection that you carry more with our royal family of light beings with who we are of the angelic realms, of the Galactic Federation of Light. It remains as a level of DNA activation, into then seeing that as you connect more into the reality upgrade of your own life into a magnitude of more grace, then this brings forth a pure harmonious intention within. You each are here to see that with your own light field that expands, the more you are of service, then you are willing to connect more with our whole galactic fleet all through your own inner connection. The lower ego self says, "Well, that's easy for you to say, you guys live in your motherships, and I want to meet you, I want to see my galactic family, I don't care if my galactic family lives on Earth, all I care about is seeing what you are doing on your starships." You see how the unprepared and immature nature of the lower ego self remains, in which those of you that are serious about rising more of your vibrations are going to notice that your galactic family are spread throughout this world, in 144,000 light beings of you as the galactic ground crew. You only are allowed to ascend through your own inner connection with your heart chakra, which expands and amplifies all of the rest of the chakras in your body, into a light body as an angelic light being collectively. Similarly, as you are then seeing that this is not about trying to gain more in your outer reality only, but to shift from that state in which you see a lot of humans into your own awakened state more in connection inwardly. The more you awaken, the more you notice those who are staying unawakened, in which you are then on a ramp up into a smooth state of full consciousness in this lifetime, in then seeing that this comes with your own leap in evolution. A large majority of humanity are not ready to make that leap into our galactic communities, and are then going through more reincarnations, until given another opportunity in future lifetimes. This clearly shows why those of you that are on the ascension path are focused on it more daily, not falling off your path at all, but maintaining a consistent stream of light work. All from the foundation of your own elevated states into our galactic realms. As one light crew comes the existence and experience of more expansive natures into a higher vibration. The lower ego self says, I already did that, I was born awakened, and been awakened my whole life, as that is not how this works. Sure, you came into the physical form, yet you went through duality, and were taught by the Cabal. As a result, you instantly became conditioned to fearful thought patterns, to feeling that punishment is the way. You were introduced to non-stop competition, non-stop fighting, non-stop wars, and that lowered your vibration extremely. Those of you that have awakened and are on your light mission are now rising more of your frequencies, and shedding more of the lower ego self from your own reality, all from within. The lower ego self is going to try and take shortcuts in this reality, is going to try and memorize a lot of information and pose as if it is already awakened, and ascended beyond all of duality, and needs no more guidance at all. This is where we as one galactic fleet see a lot of individuals on this world then staying stuck in a lower vibration, instead of rising their own light quotient into a deeper state of expansiveness. It then becomes not a reality of if you are able to see more of an awakening, but you are working more hard on yourselves to allow this to take place, in which this is not about having fun, but transitioning beyond death. In duality you have a lot of humans going around talking about having a lot of fun, whether in fighting, in destroying, in judgments non-stop, and that is all quickly coming to an end. Our galactic crew are not here assisting humanity for fun, no, but for a divine shifting into a new golden era of awakening, in ending the reign of terror that has led many humans to their deaths, and more reincarnations. We stand in more energy fields, we are the angelic realms, we are the Galactic Federation of Light.